How y'all doing?
So, what we're doing today is we're about to fully rebuild this B18B1 with pistons, rods, and get ready for boost. So what we'd like to do is bring you guys along with us. I know there's a lot of people out there that honestly don't really know how to build motors.
Yeah, I've never done it before, never seen somebody do it. And now we're just gonna bring y'all along step by step and go for it.
Yeah, and we'll see how much this can hold. Alright, so look, this is what we did. We put the bearings in. Now we're going to check for bearing clearances wherever my little plastic gauge goes. Little plastic gauge, check bearing clearances. Make sure the crank is clean with all debris, oil, everything. So what we'll do is slowly set it in. Make sure you do not rotate this crank. There's no lube, no nothing. So then if you look right here, put a plastic edge here, 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 and here, and then I'll measure the bearing clearances itself.
With that.
So, just got done torquing down the main caps. Now we're gonna loosen them and check bearing clearances. All in spec. Just checked with the paper. Spec. Now pull all of them off and lube them up and put the crank back in. Alright, so after we check the bearing clearances, we make sure you put your thrust washers in. Right? Each side. Okay? Then, after your bearing clearances come back good, make sure you know what I'm saying, you gotta lube this bad mamma jamma up. That shit thicker than, yeah, you know.
And you're just doing one single line up the bearing?
Yep, and then you'll flatten it out a little bit.
Okay, now you're gonna drop that crank on there?
Yeah, after you gotta lube it up though, make sure it's lubed. You don't wanna go in dry. Cranks in, all torqued down, and spins butter. The rod's all spread out. The brand new wise codes right here. Put all the rods on, then start cutting the rings. So my phone died in the middle of building this, but same thing, really check the bearing clearances on each connecting rod. And once you check the bearing clearance, if it all comes back good, then just pull it off, clean the plastic gauge, and lube it up. Also, make sure your ring compressor lubed up, a little cheap one, but it works. Literally put that in there, smack it in there. That's pretty much it. But yeah, she spins nice and butter. But yeah, fresh build.